romance was dead. It's good to see a man who knows how to treat his wife on their anniversary.
They're not from me.
What? Oh, so Kim has a secret admirer then?
That's not funny. Could be from anybody. Do you think I should steam it open?
Dad, come on. Let's go and confront her with the evidence.
Oh, Frank. How lovely.
They're not from me. Oh. Go on, open it. Who's been sending you flowers?
I'm gonna bash them up then. Oh, that's nice. They're from Gordon White.
The hunter. What's he sending you flowers for?
Thanked me for dinner the other evening.
Dad was just telling me about the mares.
Great, isn't it? It's that old nag of Turner's.
Champion. It's hardly an old nag.
Well, he's certainly not up to the standards I want. And Gordon White, Hunt Secretary, wasn't very complimentary about him either. I'll tell you, if those mares are taken, I will sue Turner for every penny he's got.
Got the keys for the Land Rover, Kath?
Yeah, they're here. There you go.
Right, I'll be off.
I know going mad. We don't want any more animals.
Where are you going?
Dispersal sale, other side of Houghton. Always worth a look.
We've got more than enough as it is. Don't know why you waste your time.
I won't get anything we can't cope with, Ma. I'm not Joe. See you later.
Jack's in a good mood.
He's glad you're back, dear. Glad you put all that medium business behind you. You're not going back, are you?
No. I only went in the first place because it made me feel like somehow Jackie was alive.
I know.
But all it did was confuse matters. Even if Jackie was talking to her, it didn't change anything. All it was doing was turning away, turning my back on what's here and now. I don't know. I miss Jackie and I'll always love him. But as he said, or as she said, I mustn't live in the past.
No, love.
Right then, I'll get those calves fed. See you later.
I'm going to abort them and sue Turner.
You can't abort.
Why not? What good will it be?
You might have two perfectly fit and healthy foals. These mares are nice animals. And Turner's horse really isn't that bad.
Look, I'm reckoning on making 10, maybe 15,000 a time from the horses I breed. That's 20,000 from these two each year. I'll be lucky if I get a tenth of that now.
Well, I hope the vet won't do it for you. I certainly wouldn't. Probably won't do the mares much good either.
All right. What do I do?
First off, stop worrying. You don't know for sure they've taken. So let's suppose they have. Why don't you take a proper look at Champion, see if he comes up to scratch? You've nothing to lose.
Except the chance to make that irresponsible prat Turner pay for the mess he's made. Why should I?
Because it's your only way out. If the mares are pregnant, that's all there is to it. You might at least check out the father.
I suppose so. I'll give him a ring.
Don't worry, I'll sort it out. You go and see Dad. He's a bit upset about those flowers.
Your father can be very silly sometimes.
Who were they from?
I told you, friend of Turner's.
Oh, really? You shoved the card in your pocket fast enough.
Are you surprised?
Looking forward to your joining the Emmerdale hunt. Thanks for a wonderful dinner, Gordon Wyatt. Was that all? Well, at least it was a secret lover.
Yeah, well, I've not told your dad I'm joining the hunt. You know how he feels about that sort of thing.
And I thought I'd come home in time for some juicy scandal.
So we? I think 2 unwanted pregnancies in the family's more than enough, don't you?
Oh, all right. I'm just looking for you. I wondered if you were still on for tonight. I've got our Kath's car.
Oh, great. Mum said I can go.
Oh, brilliant. Well, come on, we'll go for some lunch now.
I've just got to finish this letter for Mr. Turner.
Oh, hello, Ellen. Oh, we were just talking about you.
What about the horses?
Sorry?
The horses, the Tate's horses.
Oh, those horses. You mean the pregnant ones? Champions double act. Hey, listen, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but I did hear they were talking to their solicitor.
Solicitors? What did they say?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. It's more than my job's worth to say.
For heaven's sake, Nick, you and I go
No,
back a
I'm
long
sorry,
way.
Alan, I just can't tell you. Anyway, look, we're going for some lunch. I'll see you later.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
This is my lunch break. Elsa?
What is it this time, my dear? Are you here on your father's behalf to bully me, or on your stepmother's to sue me?
Actually, I'm here to save your neck. And your stallion from the glue factory.
I'm sorry?
Kim's agreed to look champion over. If the mares have taken, and Kim thinks he's an acceptable sire, then the foals can be sold.
Oh, I see.
So, how about bringing him over to Home Farm this afternoon?
Yes, yes, I suppose so.
Good. Oh, and make sure you give him a brush. See you later, Mr. Turner.
Bye.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right then.
Oh, come on, Kathy, let me
Look, will
explain.
you go away? I am busy.
Stop, please.
I am not interested.
I need to talk to you.
Oh, yeah?
I already said I'm sorry about the other night. What more do you want? I can explain if you'll let me.
Okay, then, explain.
Not here, not now. It's very complicated. Look, come down to the wool pack tonight. I'll explain it all then.
Why the hell should I after the other night?
I wouldn't ask. Look, just give me this one chance. 8 o'clock at the wool pack, okay?
Is this going to make a difference? Surely she wants to see what he's made of, not whether he's well groomed.
Just get on with it, girl. You were moaning earlier about not having enough to do.
Ah, so here's the brute, eh?
Good afternoon, Mrs. Tate. He's a fine figure of an animal, isn't he?
So you fancy leading him round?
He does move rather well, doesn't he?
That still doesn't change the fact you set my breeding plans back a year.
Well, we can't be sure of that. And Champion's a very fine horse. I know not quite the sort of breeding you would have wished, but he has a good temperament. And if he fathers any foals, they'll be fine ones.
But not worth £10,000 a time.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. Particularly as I always say, the worst thing you can do is get off on the wrong foot with a neighbour.
I suppose you're going to tell me next your horse was merely extending a friendly welcome to the neighbourhood.
Yeah, they're very, very droll. But friends are worth making. And I would think your new friends in the hunt would be interested in the foals.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. But as I say, they won't give them the sort of prices I want.
But can you put a value on public relations? And what happened to Champion and I could happen to anyone. And I'm sure the members of the hunt would appreciate your taking a sympathetic view of what happened.
Are you suggesting I forget all about it?
But it would be a friendly gesture to somebody who could be a very good friend.
And if I don't, my name will be mud with your friends in the hunt.
Well, far be it from me to exert any pressure,
Afternoon, all. Right. Ah, smells good, Ma.
Where have you been? Expected you back hours ago.
Had a bit of business to attend to.
Oh, you haven't bought something. Oh, Jack, what?
You'll see, Ma. Now then, who's going to help me feed the sheep up tops? Mark?
Yeah, I will. I'll go put my bike.
All right, I'll race you.
What, in the Land Rover?
No, I don't need the Land Rover to beat you. I know these fellas, lad. I'll bet you £1.
Right, you on.
Come on, Mark, you can referee.
Got no chance.
Yeah, well, come on then.
You rotten cheat. Stop your moaning and give us me £1. What do you think? Do I know a bargain when I see one? A big bag. Brilliant. It's a genuine article. And dirt cheap too. Fancy a ride? Yeah, sure. Hold on to your hats. Yeah. Here we go.
That's not Jack, is it?
Looks like you just missed him.
Oh, what? I wanted to ask him to do the milking. I'm going out.
Someone nice, I hope.
Maybe. Did you want to see Rachel? I think she's indoors.
Might as well. Now I'm here.
You seen the old man?
Gone to Skipdale. Anniversary present for Kim, I think. What have you got them?
Nothing.
Nothing. Why not?
Because I'm not going to be here. I don't think this is exactly a cause for celebrating.
Come on, I know you don't like her very much, but she's good for Dad. Why do you have to be so selfish?
Me? If you knew half of what I know, you...
Yes?
Nothing.
You are coming tonight.
No?
Oh, grow up, Christopher. You've got to come. Do it for me, please.
OK, I'll come. But don't forget, Zoe,
I'm doing this against my better judgment. Just remember that.
Very good of you, Mrs. Sugden.
Not at all, Mr. Hughes. Rachel will be down in a minute.
Right. Well, happier times than when I last called, eh? At least he seems sober this time. Although, from what I hear, he's been disgracing himself in that pub again.
Who told you that?
Well, let's just say a concerned friend.
Then your friend was misinformed. The lad's been as good as gold, and a great help on the farm while Joe and Kate were away enjoying themselves.
Hiya. What are you doing up here?
Oh, just having a friendly chat with Mrs. Sugden.
I'll leave you two together. I'm sure you've plenty to talk about.
Right old dragon, that.
Oh, she's all right.
Really? You like living here?
Yeah, it's all right.
I saw your bike outside. Looked like you'd just thrown it on the floor.
Did you? Sorry about that.
Oh, well. You know, Mark, I really do think you ought to come and stay with me. I mean, just for a while now, while your mum's away.
You what?
No, you can sleep on my camp bed. You used to like that. You said it was like being a soldier yourself.
Yeah, that was when I was a little kid.
Sorry. Mr. Grown-up, eh? Seems like yesterday you were only in your pram.
Yeah, it's because you've hardly seen me since.
Didn't ask for that, Mark.
You weren't exactly around much.
Look, I know I made mistakes, but I am trying to make up for it now.
There's no need.
Then why don't you come and stay for my sake?
Mum and Joe are going to be back in a couple of days.
They've really poisoned you against me, haven't they?
No, and they haven't tried. But I need time to sort myself out here, and I need you to let me do that. Another time I'll come and stay, but not just now.
Sure you don't fancy a quick one?
No, thanks. I've got to go. Got a date.
Ah, young Nick's a lucky fellow, is he?
Yes.
Oh, good luck to you. I'm just glad the day's over myself. Oh, good heavens. It's March.
Sorry?
It's March. It's March, for God's sake.
Are you all right, Mr. Turner?
Well, we haven't done the VAT. The return should have been in by the end of February. Look, come on, get your coat off. This is going to be a long night.
But I'm going out.
No, you can't. I can't do these things on my own. And Caroline always did them for me. Right, well, you can make a start on this.
Amos, it's Christopher Tate. Yeah, very well, thank you. Look. Yeah. Can I leave a message for Kathy? There's no reply at Demdike. Yeah, if you can tell her I'm terribly sorry, but I won't be able to make it. Something's come up. Urgently. Great. Thank you, Amos. Goodbye.
Didn't know you had a date? Kathy Merrick, huh?
Yeah. I've been trying to get her all afternoon.
Well, anyway, thanks for coming. It would have been strange without you.
I don't see why. We never used to bother much with Mum and Dad's anniversaries.
Well, that was different. They didn't do much either.
Well, everything's different now, isn't it?
Chris, what's going on? Is there something I should know about?
You'll know, all right.
Do you two want a drink before you eat? Some champagne in the fridge.
I'll open it. I could do with a drink. At risk of a lecture from the new lean, green, squeaky clean Frank Tate.
Chris, what is wrong with you?
Nothing. Sorry, not being the perfect guest, am I? Well, I'll open the old bubbly, shall I?
He's gone having that tap room back under its rightful ownership, Amos.
Amos, the tap room's full of old men playing dominoes.
I am having second thoughts about that room after your behaviour to the night. From now on, you are in here.
Amos, the other night wasn't our fault. It might have had something to do with the fact that those two were slipping vodka into our drinks.
Just a minute, you two.
He's got it wrong, Amos. Anyway, it weren't us who were playing sick poker.
Neither were we, Seth. It was just getting so hot in there, what with all that unexpected alcohol.
I should have known you were behind it, Seth Armstrong. And you, Will Venshaw. I thought it were a bit strange you were all so drunk.
You've got it wrong, Amos. Anyway, you're not going to believe him, are you?
Too right I am. You have tried this sort of thing once too often. If you're not breaking into cellar, you're plotting your way into tap room. Well, that's it. From now on, you lot are banned from that room forever. And you can count yourself lucky if I ever let you drink in this bar again and all.
So that then means that the tap room now belongs back to us?
Nay, Nick, it does not.
Come on, Amos. You went to all that trouble clearing it out, and we did help you.
That's true, Amos.
Yeah. Look, if you give us back the tap room and change the music on the jukebox, I guarantee there'll be no more trouble.
Seems fair.
I don't know.
Well, we'll just have to take our custom back to the malt shovel then.
But that's blackmail.
Looks like it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, what's the latest on Turner's horse?
OK. At least it's got 4 legs and no hump. And Turner has got a bit of a way with words.
Not like you to fall for fine words. Anyway, I'm glad you could both make it tonight. You ought to get out a bit more, enjoy yourselves. Let your hair down.
Like you are?
Yeah, if you like.
Good old Dan.
Dad, Kim, this is for you. Happy anniversary from both of us.
Oh, thanks. Check it, Frank.
Sure.
Oh, wow, it's lovely. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Christopher.
Don't thank me. I had nothing to do with it.
Look, what's the matter with you? If you've got something on your mind, why don't you just come out and say it?
There just doesn't seem much to celebrate here. That's all.
What are you playing at now?
It's a bit close to the bone to expect us to sit here celebrating when you and her were having an affair while Mum lay dying.
That's enough!
I don't think it is, actually. Not only were you having an affair, but you got rid of Mum. Perhaps she'd like to know how you did away with your first wife. Or was she a part of it too?
What?
Oh, and I thought you'd know. It seems Dad couldn't wait for Mum to die naturally. Couldn't wait to get back to his bit on the side, his office girl. So, a few extra tablets and problem over.
You're making this up!
Am I? You ask him!
It wasn't like that.
Did you ask Mum what she thought about you killing her? Because you didn't bother asking me and Zoe what we thought. You did it all by yourself.
It's not true.
I think you'd have stopped me by now if it wasn't. Don't you?
Please, Mr. Turner, leave that where it is.
Oh, right.
You can't keep her here until this time.
I can keep her here until whenever I like.
Oh, yeah? Like you used to do, Mum?
Your mother
You
was
can't
only...
claim this, Mr. Turner.
What?
VAT on the fitted wardrobes in your bedroom. Tell you what, I'll put them in a storage cupboards.
Oh.
Elsa, it's nearly 7:30. I was going to take you for a pizza before the film. I'm starving. I've not eaten either.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick, this has got to be done.
Yeah, but now?
Well, I'm a bit peckish. Do either of you two fancy a nice grilled trout?
No.
Well, that'd be nice.
Elsa?
Sorry. I don't suppose you know what the petrol scale charges are on a Range Rover, do you?
I don't even know what petrol scale charges are.
Can't say I'm too sure.
Not one for you, Nick.
Stay, please.
Oh, go on.
I'll make it up to you next time, I promise.
Right.
There we are. Nice bottle of Chardonnay to wash it down with. Now, you do the honours, Nick.
Some first date this has turned out to be. Sharing my girlfriend with Alan Turner.
Jean was a remarkable woman. She'd been ill for months before you two realized. I didn't realize how ill she was myself. Until it was too late. I didn't know what to do. The business would have just fallen apart if it hadn't been for Kim. You owe her for that. I'd have given up everything. to have had Jean back as she was. But she got worse. And one day, the doctors told me she had a few days to live. Those days turned into weeks. She just kept fighting. But each day she was aware of less. Her mind would wander. She didn't know where she was. It's not easy, you know, watching the woman you love.
Dad, there's no need.
Of course there's a need. Lord High and Mighty here wasn't the one who sat with her while she cried out in pain, while she lost her mind. You may not believe this, but she asked me to help her. Said they wouldn't let a dog suffer like she was doing. Yes. I asked the doctor to end it. He wouldn't, of course. He gave me some tablets for her. She was in such agony. I knew what I had to do for her sake. I gave her all the tablets. She smiled and just went to sleep.
And when did you start seeing her?
I don't understand why you're so against him. All he did was try and save her from a few more days of pain.
He was already having an affair with her. Mum must have known.
Well, you didn't know and you were working with them.
You want to see this as a sordid affair, don't you? It wasn't like that. Your mother had been ill for months. I needed someone to talk to. It was as simple as that. Time I'd put into the business, I hadn't made many friends, not close ones.
So she was a shoulder to cry on.
What right had you to judge me? I loved your mother. But my life didn't end when hers did. You've got to go on. You've got to start again. You know that's what your mother would have wanted. I'm not proud of what I did, but I'm damned if I'm going to let you make me feel ashamed of it.